Hey guys, welcome back to the Risotto channel. Today I'm going to give you some updates on my Max-Haste build, as you've requested for all this time. We're going to cover 3 parts. First, PvP build. Afterwards, we're going to cover the PvE build. Also, I'll share some tips, as well as the usual damage test. Tara, let's jump right in.
You are watching Risotto TV.
Currently, Risotto is sitting at level 111 versus the blue server average of 114. Okay? Compared to my last video, you'll notice that a lot of my cards have shifted towards PvP final bonus damage. I did this move since PvP stats hold more weight in the PvP scenario. As for the cards from my previous build, nilipat ko na siya. I created a different loadout for PvE, which I do enjoy more now. I'll talk more about that later on. Alright, so going back, my weapon card, you'll see a lot of One Punch Man in there. Same with my talisman, you'll see a lot of One Punch Man as well. Ultraman's out, unfortunately. BCC I added, armor-wise, it still remains the same. I'm not planning to update that bit up until Juno, when the new card for defense, PvP defense to be exact, comes out. For headgears, luckily 6 slots now. 2 of it is lifesteal, and the remaining one is for Sundering Gimmick. Fortunately, I still have 1 more to go. In general, I think the build is fairly balanced at this point. The only thing that I'm planning to in the next few months is to increase my enchantments, since lang pa siya done. A little bit of crit, tsaka a little bit more strength. Tapos pa yan. So far, here's the detailed stats. Rewind yun na lang. Okay, so for the skills, I'll show you 2 things. First is the main skill rotation, or the main loadout, and then later I'll show you the AoE. Here you'll see I don't have compulsion distance, useless, intimidate as well, pilch, you won't find that here. You'll only find that in my PvE loadout. The rest is basically the same, nothing much changed except for I guess the skill rotation versus the last video, which I adjusted a bit. So you'll notice that some of the job stats has not yet been allocated. The reason being is that at this job level there's really not much skills to place this on. So for now, I'll just leave it as is. Okay, next, this is my second loadout focused on Bone Rotting Arrow. This is very fun to use, especially on GVG when you're camping. I don't know why, but this cycle or rotation tends to spam the Bone Rotting Arrow quite frequently, non-stop. Alright, let's switch to PvE. Okay, PvE. Very interesting. As a stalker or a shadow chaser, it's actually pretty bad. If you're doing BH, I don't recommend it. Probably do another class. But for now, how am I coping? So the idea is to increase your hidden stats. So in my case, I need a couple of things. Number 1, highest priority is the final P damage bonus. Second is final damage bonus and size modifiers. I need these things for BH, since that's what I'm having a hard time at the moment as a shadow chaser. You'll see I have a couple of items. I have the 110 set, which gives you the effect called Sharp. This one's for the final damage bonus. I have the AKR here on the screen with some crit. Yeah, crit. You need this quite a lot if you want to see a lot of reds when doing boss hunts. Okay, headgear. So here you'll see the only thing that I've switched is the lifesteal. I've switched that out, and I'm gonna switch that to 2 raids for more final P damage bonus. Overall, the detailed stats are still lacking compared to my PvP loadout. Definitely, this is one of the things I'll be improving on over the next few months. Since, yeah, terrible. Okay, skills. Skills here, what I'm showing is for PH. Basically, it's the same with my main PvP loadout. Focused on triple shots, double strafes, and copy skill triple shots. Okay, so for my PvE AFK loadout, I am primarily focused on Bone Rotting Arrow with auto attack turned off, as you can see here. This is because I can one hit, and this causes the cooldown to be reset every single time it hits with a crit. And if that's not possible, then I just turn on my auto attack and my shadow spell. Okay, next part. In terms of the battle achievement, this one's the same. Nothing much changed. Pet as well, still the same. I do need to adjust the skills. Yeah, I need to reroll this definitely. So that's it for the PvP and PvE loadout and detailed stats. Let's go over to some actual damage. Alright, so here is an example of how I AFK grind. As you can see, I have Bone Rotting Arrow turned on with auto attack turned off. This one with Bone Rotting, it resets every time it hits crit. In terms of the skill loadout, it's basically the same. If I can't do one hit, then yeah, I have Shadow Spell turned on. Okay, so for Shadow Spell SE, so here I don't have Triangle Shot, that's too slow for FK, Bone Rotting all the way. And of course, Phantom Raid Hiding helps with the Bone Rotting Arrow, since Bone Rotting Arrow is Ghost type when hiding. And lastly, let's do some damage tests. So I've always had this since day one of my video series. Again, let's do some wooden dummy small. And I just want to highlight that there's a lot of things that's not factored in here. Of course, my PvE build is not complete. We have a couple of SE that benefits from low HP bonus multipliers like the triple shot SE and etc. Of course, I'm showing you the skills. Phantom Raid, Hide. That's the bread and butter for the Haste. In terms of SE, here you'll see I have the triple shots. And just a note, copy skill again. It also benefits from this, so it's best to have this. Phantom Raid, definitely keep this on. I do like this since the damage increase stacks up with a couple of things like 110 set. So the damage bonus, I notice it goes up drastically when the HP is low, when Sharp is active, and when hiding is enabled. So yeah, I don't think this is the best way to show it, but there's hope, I guess, when doing BH for shadow chasing. Alright, that's it for now. Again, if you like the content, please do like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. That's it for now. Bye-bye.